Okay, so this is my first video regarding old man wisdom, and this is going to be a really crappy video, I'm pretty sure, but the video that I'm kind of thinking of starting with is all about mentoring. Having a mentor when it comes to anything in life can be, well, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? You tell me, but from my experience, I would say it's a good thing. And so this short video is going to explain why I think that. And of course you can comment below and tell me I'm wrong or that I'm right, it's up to you. But a mentor, so what is a mentor? Well, a mentor could be described as someone who gives help and advice to another person who is not as experienced in whatever field that may be. So that could be in the field of running a business, saving, and of course in trading Forex or the stocks. And so I'm just going to talk very briefly about the trading aspect of it, because trading Forex, for example, in probably the last 10 years has become really popular. It's become a massive thing. I've been trading Forex for roughly 6 years, and would I call myself a mentor? Well, I could be, especially to someone who's just... What was that noise? Sorry about that noise, that was my phone kicking off. So I was saying that, yeah, I could be a mentor to someone who wanted to start trading Forex. Being a trader of 6 years compared to maybe someone who's just starting out and doesn't know the basics. Yes, I could help in that regard. So a mentor would be exactly that. Someone who could help you whether you're starting out or even if you've been trading for quite some time and you're still struggling and you need some direction. That's what a mentor can give you in that regard. So have I personally used someone? Yes, I have. For a brief time, I've used someone to, if you like, mentor me. Not before I trawled through probably thousands of YouTube videos, hundreds of articles, hours and hours and hours of trading myself, with varying degrees of success. In general, I've had success, but like I say, not without some help along the way. Now, you could call a YouTube video mentoring. However, in my eyes, mentoring is a little bit more than that. Hopefully, a mentor is someone who knows you as an individual, at least a little bit, knows your struggles and what your problems are, and how they can, of course, help you to do that. So maybe the big question is, would I recommend someone to be a mentor to you? Well, actually, yeah, I would. The person that I have used myself and that I would recommend is someone who does not use MLM or multi-level marketing. They do not use affiliate links so that if you recommend them, you make money. They don't do any of that. This particular person that I have in mind basically says, look, if you want to recommend me, recommend me. If you don't want to recommend me, I don't care less, basically. If you if you were to click on his YouTube link, which I will put in the description below this video, you'll notice that I think he has less than 2,000 subscribers on his YouTube video. He probably has a lot more on Instagram or other social media networks, I don't know. But basically, if you want to recommend him, you recommend him. If you don't, you don't. And the reason why I would recommend the guy, that I will tell you about shortly. In fact, I'm going to include one of his short videos in my video here so that you can see for yourself. What I like about him is he doesn't sell trading signals. So he's not saying trade now, trade now. What he does is he gives you the areas in which you need to look for a trade. So basically he tries to help you stand on your own 2 feet and make your own decisions. And in doing so, that's how you learn. In fact, I would say this guy is crazy accurate. His trading skills are immense. He'll draw out the areas on the chart in advance, and if price hits that area, you will then decide for yourself when and how to get into the area. And he does obviously give you tips and tricks to do that as well. I want to say as well that as regards mentors in the field of Forex, you see a lot of people on YouTube and other media who are flashy, and they show you these massive Lamborghini cars and all the money and in these posh kind of penthouses. But when it comes to Gustavozapz, who I think is a good mentor when it comes to Forex, is that I don't even know what car he drives. He does do videos of him sitting in his car, but all you can see is like the sunroof. I don't even know what make of car it is. It's probably just a family car. You see him in the gym. You don't see him flashing money about or in posh apartments anywhere. And he says it as it is. In fact, what I love is when he goes on a rant. He absolutely kicks off sometimes. I think he's a little bit more restrained nowadays than he used to be. But he just absolutely kicks off. But he says it as it is. He seems down to earth, and he seems genuine. And that is really a big part of why I would recommend him. The guy does one-on-one mentoring, which is in the great scheme of things not really expensive, but it's several thousand. Or he does like a monthly subscription of $50, which is about £35. You go onto his member Telegram channel, and that's where you get his videos and his updates, which come multiple times daily. And he also has another guy who is an incredible trader as part of that same group. I'll give you this guy's name. It's Gustavozapz. If you put that into YouTube, Gustavozapz. I say the links will be below in the description anyway. He's the main guy, and he has another guy called, I forget his name now. But they each trade 4 different currency pairs, and you can pick and choose. You could trade all 8, or in my mind you could just trade one of the 8. What I did is I used to just trade one of Gustav's currency pairs, because even as an experienced trader, it takes a lot of work to keep an eye on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different currency pairs. Especially if you're just starting out, just focusing on one is enough, because you might even know the area in which you're going to buy or sell, but that particular time where you enter could happen at 2 in the morning. Well, imagine if you're trying to keep tabs of 8 different currency pairs. you're going to struggle, especially as a beginner, or even if you're a year or two down the line, you're still going to struggle. There are various ways in which you can negate having to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning to enter a trade. But so this guy Gustavozapz, he is the guy that I would recommend, because he doesn't just tell you when, he tries to actually teach you how, and that is a massive, massive difference. So you know, I make nothing from recommending him at all. That's not the point. The point is that if you want a mentor, and if you think you need one or would like one, I would recommend this guy because of his skill set in trading Forex. It is quite incredible, and until you experience it for yourself, you won't quite realise just how good he is. You can follow his YouTube channel. There's a lot of free content that he gives away. I would recommend doing that. But otherwise, basically, check out my description below. His links will be there. You can contact him yourself, either through Instagram or YouTube or various other ways. I think I contacted him through Instagram, weirdly. But here we go. I'm just going to post a short video of his here so that you can see for yourself the kind of things that he does.